Let me just refresh. Yeah, we're good. Oh, 1 second. I was getting some feedback on my own name, and I wasn't sure if it was on my own voice, and I wasn't sure if it was on the live stream or not. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear my own voice a few seconds after I speak. Yeah. Live, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh shit. Welcome to another game night. You know, my typical fashion of not being able to tell my head from my ass and everything else. Hey Joe, hey Jen, how are you guys doing? Thank you for coming. I swear to God, everything that should have been muted was muted, so I have no idea where that audio is coming from. But we didn't say anything inflammatory towards people, places, or things, so I think we're doing okay.
Either the whiskey has kicked in pretty hard, Trev, or I am hearing you in a full-blown echo.
Oh fuck.
It's quite wonderful. It's like you're sort of doubled up on your voice. It's like in stereo.
Shit. Okay.
Evening, sports fans, and welcome to the second live stream of the year. We promise this time we won't have a 20-second delay like last time. This time we're just going to mess with the sound. It'll be quite wonderful.
Hang on.
And how are we tonight, guys and gals? Everybody doing all right? We all feeling peppy and still got this wonderful spring in your step that only 2024 can provide?
Is that any better?
Should point out as well, it's no, still can hear you echoing away.
Fuck a duck.
Good to hear a DVD and film bloke. Hope you're keeping well.
Keep talking. I need to figure this out.
Hey, I can fill in the gaps quite happily. I got
That's
the
what
best
she
people in the
said.
world here. Ooh, yeah, no, happy February, everybody. We're back again, but don't worry, we won't stay too long this time. We're here to have a grand old time on the wonderful game of Rifftrax. Hi, Classics. Hope you're keeping well. Just having some minor technical difficulties here. Why break the habit of a lifetime? You know, we're doing sound issues this time, which should be pretty good fun.
Is
Friend
that any
Trev
better?
here has got the. Sorry, speak again.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Whenever we go.
You still sound like I've taken the bad acid, unfortunately.
Oh,
but
damn duck! What the hell? Why am I doubled up? Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. What the hell is going on with this?
So yes, it's February. Valentine's Day has just been and gone. I hope you all had a lovely time with someone you cared about, whether it was your lady love or your guy love or your non-binary love acquaintance, or whether it was, just anyone that made you feel special. I hope you all had a real special day and that you just had a nice time. You know.
Oh, that would be awesome, but I don't know why I'm doubling up. Nothing is. Ugh, fuck a duck. What the hell?
Shall we potentially just pause the stream for a second and then we can kind of work through and see if anything's going, Trev, or do you want to keep rolling?
I don't even know.
We'll be right back, ladies and gents. Just stay with us. We'll be right back. I'll be in the chat keeping you up to date with all the latest news from Trev, and we hope to be back real soon to bring you that late night love that you're used to.
And we're back, I think.
And the voice is back again.
Oh, son of a bitch. Why?
Oh, this is delightful.
Oh, this sucks ass. Oh my god.
You know what? It wouldn't be a night on the town with Dan and Triv if we didn't have a few little bumps on the road along the way. In many ways, life is a series of bumps. Some are lumpy, some are bumpy. Others, well, it's yes, you sound better when that's on. Yeah, can't hear any echo now. No, I don't think they can hear your side now. We fixed 50% of the problem, but we'll get there. You can tell we're out of practice, guys. Please do bear with us. We will get this resolved in time. In the meantime, maybe head on over to Trivial Theatre. Get to. You can't apologise to them. They can't hear you. Everybody at home, Trev on this side is currently just saying, "Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys."
Is that better? Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2. Ding, ding.
You're coming through now. I can hear you now.
Okay, but am I doubled up?
You're not doubled up on my side currently.
Okay, that's perfect. Awesome. Oh my god. Okay, it only took us 10 minutes to get this shit figured. Fucking hell! God damn it! Fuck my life.
Welcome to Trivial Theatre.
Much quieter than Dan. I don't know what to do about that. Can you turn up the gain on your mic? Let me see if I can. It's not one bloody thing. It's a fucking another. God damn it.
This is the last time I drop acid before starting a stream.
Oh, fuck you, Dan.
Let me tell you now.
Okay, is that any
I'm not
better?
doing that again. I knew you spiked my truffles.
You're damn
That
right.
was how
I
it was
did.
going. I thought it was going to be the raw egg that'd do me in. You've been pushing ecstasy tablets, and those bad boys, they are delicious, by the way. Swiss Colony, guys, get on it. They are good, right?
Joe, you're right. The swear jar does need a couple quarters. It's been this whole damn day. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey, Noble. Hey, how's it going? Yes, he has probably been spending too much time with me. I mean, I don't like to be crude or anything, but
Oh, sure
I
you
had to learn
don't.
it from somewhere. So
That's all I'm gonna say. Is that better, folks in chat? Am I a little louder now? Oh, Joe, I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one that uses the fuck word, the F word like a comma. Gotta love that fuck word.
the funny part is,
sake.
she hasn't drunk anything today. I have.
I know.
So...
I'm an angry sober person. What does that say?
It says that you need a drink.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so what are you drinking tonight, Dan, on that wonderful subject?
I just finished my drink, unfortunately. I had a delicious hot cup of tea with a shot of Glenmarnock whiskey single malt in it. It was good for loosening the old larynx. I kind of got to take it easy today because I'm out early tomorrow, so it's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight, guys. But that just means it's double concentrate. So we're going to try and get all the technical issues compressed into one 10-minute window.
Yeah, that's
so that you get maximum value.
So does this mean your desk is going to turn out to be extra sticky tomorrow?
It's going to be like one of those fly trap things that's just made of glue. I'm going to find a load of cult movie aficionados stuck to it trying to steal my Blu-rays.
Those bastards.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll hit them with the broom, spray them with some Raid. They'll back off, or at least take a shower.
Oh, there you go. That's worth something.
So, yeah. Kurt, welcome. Welcome.
Oh, I was going to ask, secret word, did you happen to put one out by chance?
There is indeed a secret word of the show, and it's on my profile now, and nobody, and I mean nobody, has said it yet in the chat. So if you would like to be king or queen of the show tonight, simply head over to my profile, find the secret word, and say it in the chat, and you'll be crowned king for a stream. Yay. Or queen. We're not prejudiced or biased here.
Absolutely not.
Just to warn you, though, you will have to be quick, because Kurt is like a whippet.
He is, especially when he's at Jersey Mike's. Which, by the way, what is it? Chicken Bacon Ranch is really freaking good there. They just opened one up here, and it's fantastical. Fantastical. Oh, Dan, we should also probably double check that in Kurt's one message there that the secret word isn't in there. Because if he did it by chance, that still counts.
Can we listen expected at Jersey Mike's getting supper and one more stop to make? No, he did not use the super secret word.
Dum.
And DVD and film, if they try and steal my Blu-ray copy of Let My Puppets Come, I am throwing a bitch. Somebody is getting put through a window.
You know what's funny?
Film.
I did the horror hangout on Tuesday, and Jen and Marty were talking about how they did Let My Puppets Come as part of their Trash Fire Cinema.
You know what? So to the audience, I showed Triv a few months ago Bat Pussy, which is a wild film. Agfa put it out, so go and buy it. Just trust me, go and buy it. I need to show you Let My Puppets Come at some point. It's one of the most surreal puppet pornography films I've ever seen in my life.
How many have you seen?
A surprising amount, unfortunately.
Really?
The therapy is still coming along fine. But remind me on. I'll have to play you. At the minute, we actually, me and Trev haven't actually had a time to properly sit down and just chat for a while. Sometimes we used to hang out on weekends and watch classic Doctor Who. We were working our way through Invasion of the Dinosaurs up until recently. We ended with John Pertwee about to karate chop a Stegosaurus. That's an image. But
not the weirdest one that we've had, but certainly up there in the top 30. It doesn't have a razorback tattoo, so it kind of doesn't rank as high.
It does not. But it's nice to actually get back together and just sort of chat and hang out. We'll have to do Let My Puppets Come at some point, and I can introduce you to the wonderful world of bestiality puppetry.
Oh, well, I kind of had a little bit of it with Meet the Feebles, and I'm well versed in Avenue Q. And I know those aren't as bad as Let My Puppets Come, but yeah.
And that close friend thinks I'm a sicko despite me never meeting this person, which caused me to fall out with somebody who I once considered a close friend.
Wow, holy shit. On that
you know what,
oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say, I am pro Let My Puppets Come. I think that it is a fun, strange little movie. And you should go and hunt a copy out. There is actually, I think, a copy on Internet Archive. So after this stream, once you've joined in some riffing madness, head on over to Internet Archive and enjoy a little late night love.
I think that sounds like a great idea. But I did want to mention too, the folks that introduced me to Let My Puppets Come, Jen's Reviews from the Grave and the Trash Picture Show. They're here on YouTube. They're both incredible people. If you get the chance, definitely go over and check out their channels. They're just really fun people, and they're a couple, and they do these Trash Fire Cinemas together on Jen's channel, and they're fantastically fun. But
oh yeah, and just to broaden the net on that one a little bit as well, the Horror Hangout also needs a little bit of love on that one. It's a bi-monthly stream
monthly,
that
yeah.
a group of YouTubers do.
Yep.
Monthly. And they cover all sort of things horror related. It is incredibly erotic, and I do not say that lightly. The last stream was the Valentine's special. I needed to lie down afterwards, let me tell you now. I had to get myself a cold, damp compress just to keep myself from getting the case of the vapors.
Yeah, and you didn't even make it
Horror
all the way
Hangout.
to the end.
No. It's usually held on Sean Urshan's channel, or it's also on the Horror Meister Monty G's channel, and can definitely recommend checking those. I tune in every month. I have a real blast with these guys.
Absolutely. Well, it's always fun to have you on. You always bring some pretty cool facts to the surface.
It's just that one host. That one host who's like she's really flat. She just doesn't bring any energy to it, and I think she owns like a truck stop or something. I don't know. I think she's called Quizzical Truck Stop or something. But everyone else is great. It's just her.
That'll be my next new channel is Quizzical Truck Stop.
You only do like trucker movies like Convoy.
Space Truckers.
Yeah.
What was the one with Chuck Norris? Is that Truck Convoy? Where his little brother gets kidnapped?
I think it might be, possibly. Could you do that film that's what's it called? Maximum Overdrive.
Oh yeah, that I want to do that.
Got a killer truck in it.
Yeah. But we'll kind of take it by ear. Well, before we've been kind of pissing around here for the past 7 minutes or so, but you've got some exciting news.
Yeah, I've been a busy little bee. I've got a few little things coming up, but the biggest one, which launched last weekend, I got a Twitch channel and I started live streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Twitch. You can type in TYTD Reviews and it comes up pretty much straight away. It's called the TYTD Reviews Non-Stop Review Party, and it is a 96-hour looping stream of every single review that I have ever done from 2017 up to Die Hard Dracula, which was the season finale of the last series that I did. And the hope is that every time I finish the season, I'll just add it onto the live stream, and it'll just become this like endlessly long playlist. So if you're looking for any background noise or any kind of just sort of idle chatter listening, head on over to Twitch, TYTD Reviews, and you can tune in day or night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you jump in now, you'll be right in the middle of Season 2. At the minute, Best of the Best 2 is on. Ooh. So check that one out. Yeah, we get a visit from my good buddy Raymond soon in one of the collabs that we do around that time. So
nice.
I'm very embarrassed by my first 2 or 3 seasons, so apologies in advance when you do tune in. But in other words, you can also watch me and go, haha, he is shit. And I go, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair. So, but yeah, and we also had a new video drop today, Mardi Gras Massacre, Video Nasty from the 70s. Killer soundtrack. Very, very good. And yeah, that's live now if you want to go and check that out.
Absolutely. Just looking at chat here.
I just saw Jen's comment, Dan should have an After Dark stream where he talks about the movies he hated. Oh, damn. Where do I begin with that one? In fairness, actually, when she first said an After Dark stream, I got the wrong end of the stick, and I was thinking, I don't know if Twitch will let me do that. They don't like women in hot tubs, so sitting in a hot tub talking about that pussy probably.
Women, as long as it's, you're not showing nipple, you're okay. So,
Well, I mean, I don't know. I am a D going onto an E cup, so I could probably make it work.
I mean, a good set of tits is a good set of tits, really.
Yeah, having my dogs under a t-shirt all day does make them box. Free the nipple a little bit sometimes. Good boy.
See, there you go. Get views there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for following me on Twitch, man. Like I say, I really appreciate it. Should also do a little sneaky plug as well, because you did mention the After Dark set. We actually do have a set called the After Dark Collection. It's available on Bandcamp. It's a collection of erotic film reviews that I can't put on YouTube because they get all naughty about nipples and front bottoms. There's also a special guest narrator who joins us for throughout the audiobook. So you do want to see a little bit more of a spicy side to TYTD reviews, do head over to Bandcamp. We actually have another release coming out later this year. So yeah. Oh, thank you so much, James. James just mentioned he'd picked up both of them. What did you think of them? Were they okay for you, or
Yeah,
always open to feedback?
Kurt takes part in the wonderful world of Ed Wood as well.
He did as well. Oh, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate them. Well, like I say, we're hoping to get another one out this summer with a bit of luck. Currently in the hell that is trying to secure a house. So wish me luck over the next few months. Hopefully, with a bit of luck, I'll be moved in and raring to go by the summer. So no, but thank you so much for picking those up, man. I really, really do appreciate it. It's always great to see when people check them out.
Absolutely. And definitely the secondary narrator person, yeah, don't go for that because it's kind of. You want the sultry British voice, not the weird American one.
Oh, I don't know. I think it brings an entire new layer to it. It's like 4D sound. I think I'll call it 4.1 surround sound. It's like 5.1, but there's somebody nicked one of my speakers, so.
So 4.1 comes out of one and 1.0 comes out of the other?
Yes. Basically, it's just a bass speaker and the left channel, and nothing else. It means all that you hear is a whomping fart and every other word, because I decided to do it in panning stereo. So it's like wah, the wood collection is for the wah.
It's a unique way to listen to it, and I think Ed Wood would be quite proud.
Hey, you wait until I get around to smell-o-vision.
Ooh, sexy.
But enough about me and my goddamn social life. God damn it. Triv, how are you? Like spiritually.
Spiritually? Oh, you don't want to go there.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous subject. Yeah.
Is the world treating you right? You've done a YouTube video up recently.
Oh, a couple. Actually haven't been, for God's sake, I can't speak. I've actually had consistent content. The wonderful John Cleveland put out for us for the, God, why can't I speak? Last year we did a charity thing. He was an excellent donator, so like Dan did with Die Vampire, Die Dracula Die?
It was Die Hard Dracula.
Die Hard Dracula. I went to John and said, hey, is there one I could do that would, be a thanks to you? And he set me up with Blood-Sucking Pharaohs of Pittsburgh. So that review finally got up in January. I did a SOV SOV short called Attack of the Killer Refrigerator. And last week ago Friday, I put up Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, which is loads better than Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. So, yay! But and then
absolutely,
and then on other things, about a month from now, I celebrate my 5-year anniversary here on channel. So I don't 100% know what's going, but we'll probably do some kind of live stream to celebrate that. Hopefully we'll have a couple of.
And between,
go ahead.
Between you and me, guys, I was told by Triv that if you can get us up to 15 likes tonight, that when we do the 5th anniversary stream, she'll turn up absolutely riggedy wrecked, and we'll just get worse as the night goes on.
So, you want me to show up riggedy wrecked?
Like
you've seen how well I function, like trying to set up OBS when I'm sober. Do you really want to take...
Even better. It'll just be you hitting start stream, me going, hello, sport fans, and you going, ah, and then the stream going off. It'll be brilliant. I'd watch that. Every so often it'll suddenly jolt back online and I'll go, potato, and then it'll drop off again.
I mean, how about this? I'll start the stream mostly sober. I'll do shots of Malort as we figure out some kind of thing to make it worth your time. And we can we'll figure out because we still owe these guys a couple of different things. We owe them the chat or the Q&A. We owe them the
We
what
owed them a
was
riff along to Striker the Panther. No, it was
yeah,
Day of the Panther.
that would
Sorry,
actually be pretty
with
funny.
the
That would actually be pretty funny drunk.
oh yeah, well, we were going to do the Day of the Panther drinking game. Now, if you guys haven't seen Day of the Panther, it's an Ozploitation action film starring the most like chiseled '80s guy who never made it as an action hero, Jason Blade. I always call him Jason One Punch Blade because that's all he needs. Um, and the drinking game is the simplest in the world. All you do is take a shot every time they say the name Jason Blade. Um, Believe me, we tried it. We both nearly died. It was
Yes.
quite wonderful.
Not quite as
So
we
yeah,
didn't
we
die
can do
nearly
that.
as hard as what we did on the charity stream, but it was a close second, I think.
No, my desk was tepid, not sticky. So
True. That's very true. Now the one thing is the actual anniversary falls on a Sunday, so we may want to do it the 16th, which is a Saturday. But we can kind of figure
okay.
from there kind of when to do it. But yeah, we can figure out kind of maybe do a poll or something to say, hey, what would you like? But yeah, we'll figure out from there kind of how that goes. There's probably other stuff in the pipeline for the 5th anniversary. I haven't given it near as much thought as I should because yeah, my brain is pudding and my potato is a computer or my computer is a potato. I'm not sure which.
Oh, we do also have one thing that we're currently working on as well. We are hoping to temporarily, at least for a few months, set up a PO box at some point. So if you guys have ever wanted to send either myself or Triv strange oddities from around the world, so weird films, anything really, as long as it's legal. Once we've
And
got that
not
set up,
pudding.
we'll share some details with you. No more pudding, not
Yes.
again.
Yes.
Like glitter bombs, fine, send as many of them as you like, but yeah, no more pudding.
and hopefully with Joe is like the outside of gifts. Joe is the only person to have one of these, but I do have a merch shop sort of set up. I just haven't advertised it because I'm kind of a weird ass. Hoping to get that all rolling. I just need to actually do a commercial talking about it and get it out there. But hopefully he can attest to the general quality of those. So yeah. I think that's all kind of announcement things. So I don't know. Do we want to jump into a game or do we want to just kind of gab for a while longer?
We could probably jump into a game. We're good for about an hour and a half. So
Yeah.
get a few games in, and then nobody has said the secret word of the show yet.
No,
So
absolutely
guys,
not.
if you want to be king or queen of the show for the entire stream, and you get praised and like head pats, and you get access to our delightful cake trolley that we keep behind the curtain in
We
the
keep a
video you're
cake
seeing
trolley
here.
back here? What the
We
hell?
do
Why
indeed. It's
don't
got
I know
all.
this?
I have to hide it from you, otherwise you start sharing it out. And I'm a capitalist, not one of these socialists that I keep saying that I definitely am online. I'm one of those dirty capitalists who's like, here, we need to steal all the wealth and give it to, I don't know, tanks or something.
Oh no.
Um, so you don't get any nice cake. The cake is for the king. It's a monarchy or
Damn it.
or the queen or a queen.
Right,
But
right.
we got tiramisu. We got a nice trifle. There's a Yule log back here. We got Twinkies. If you're that way inclined, we won't hold it against
Is
you.
it
We
a
got
Twinkie wiener sandwich? Because if it's not a Twinkie
yeah,
wiener sandwich, we're gonna have issues. Or wiener Twinkie? What?
you know what, the Pleasure Emporium is next door. I can nip and get some wieners, no trouble at all.
I imagine they're slightly chewy.
Yeah, very Moorish. You can't just have the one.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I'm sorry to say that apparently my mugs turn people's teeth pink, according to Joe. So if you do want pink teeth, I guess buy a mug.
Sold.
Oh,
Cake or socialism? What kind of choice is that?
I mean, it depends on how you feel about cake, really.
Socialism, please. Too bad. We're out of socialism.
You're
Oh, I'll
stuck
have
with
cake then. Too bad.
All we have left is this dank cake that has been sitting out and turning in the sun for the past like 2 weeks.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh no, right. Have you not got any squashies on there?
with me or on the cart?
Oh no, I was saying on the make believe cake trolley that we've got hidden behind the screen. Don't tell people it's make believe though, because we need people to do the secret word of the show so that they can become king or
but they're
queen.
only the blueberry and banana ones.
No, we can send them to Nick. That'll be fine.
Exactly. Oh, Joe says it was a selling point, actually. My teeth used to be a boring yellow. Hey! Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad that the pink teeth set off your lovely face. By the way, Joe's...
Hey,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, if you keep drinking from that mug, eventually those teeth will turn into pure Pepto-Bismol, and you can sell it back to the company for a whole 25 cents a tooth. So hang on to those. Might be worth a little bit of money.
You'll also, as compared to having the Song Convoy stuck in your head, get the Pepto-Bismol jingle stuck in your head. Which I'm not sure if that's better or worse. Socialism or cake? For God's sake, hurry up, man! Socialism, cake.
No, cake! No, socialism, no, cake! No, I can't decide without the pictures.
All those years of abusing...
I don't know. A fair and equal society, a delicious Swiss roll. Oh,
with great merch shops.
I'm sorry, Lennon.
Responsibility.
I'm sorry, Mr. Corbyn. I gotta do the Yule log. It's delightful. Oh.
Wait a second. Was that you like deep throating a Yule log?
Yes, it was. I was feeling overly festive.
Well, you can't do that in February. That is strictly a December thing.
The biggest problem was it still had the holly stuck in it, so I might need a trip to A&E after this.
You know what? Fuck that. If you go by natural medicine, holistic medicine type of things, holly is a good thing. You should eat more.
Did you know that King Charles is into holistics?
I'm not surprised, honestly.
He's against traditional medicine. Just a fun note there for British viewers who have been following the news recently. That'll...
You know what? I have thoughts
no doubt go well
on
for King
natural
Sausage
medicine
Fingers
after last year, but I will keep them to myself because I could get really ragey really quickly. But I won't do that. So.
Yes, let's. But yes, enough about King Sausage Fingers and the cake trolley. We are here to laugh.
What about
Sausage Fingers and the...
How have we not mentioned anal raccoons yet? That feels out of sorts for us. We are really out of practice.
King Sausage Fingers and the Cake Trolley sounds like the greatest Harry Potter book that was never written.
It does. It totally does. Maybe a prequel?
It's going to be a Disney Plus series by the end of the year.
Imagine the guy who fantasizes about being a tampon is into New Age healing. Okay, you're going to have to explain that one.
So I think he did an interview. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a while since I've remembered it. But I think he did an interview where he very bluntly kind of admitted to wondering what it would be like to be a tampon. It was like a private conversation, and he was kind of half joking, but you can never quite tell the way he said it as to whether he was actually joking or whether there was a little bit of a kinky fetish thing going on behind the scenes. A little bit of a
right. How's your father?
It's, a little bit of
how you doing?
So, Triv, you have a merch shop. How's the merch shop? What do you have in there?
Right now, only mugs. To which, like I say, Joe can attest whether they're quality or not.
Hey, I'll second it. I've had a Trivial Theatre mug set. I have so on my main sort of desk office setup, I have mugs that are significant and special. And Triv very kindly sent me one of those mugs, and it's pride of place next to my cult film collection, where I feel it should belong. And it is a delightful thing to see every day. So head over there and pick one up. It is, as Joe says, quite rightly so. They are quality mugs, no chipping.
It's over on Etsy. It's just Triv's Place. I don't have the website in front of me. I will try and get it out there. I apologize. I'm still catching up on last year. So, anyway, let's get our...
Oh, you guys, by the way, are absolutely correct. It was a leaked sex call between him and Camilla. I got mixed up. I thought it was an interview he'd given to somebody where he was sort of jokingly... Yeah, it was sexy banter.
Oh, God. There is nothing sexy about that horse-faced woman. That's all I'm going to say. You got King Sausage Fingers and Queen Horseface. No offense.
All I can think about Sarah Jessica Parker and Ed Wood. Do I really have the face of a horse?
Joe literally keeps his next to his Godzilla minis. Yay!
Oh, hey! Is there a Godzuki in the mix? I hope so.
Is that the little
I have a
baby?
soft spot for Godzuki. It's a little baby one who just gets beat up
Aww.
in every film. Gets
Aww.
pushed over and attacked.
Is it kind of like Scrappy Doo? He's like the one that just like nobody likes and they keep beating up on them.
Yeah, basically, there is a whole film where he can talk and he sounds like Goofy from the Disney show thing. Yeah.
Ah,
Um.
he's the Scrappy of Godzilla.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I, I have a kind of a semi respect for Godzuki because every film he just gets wailed on and just taken out almost immediately. And it's like watching Ralph Wiggum get pushed over. I just something inherently funny about just this pathetic little Godzilla being just relentlessly beat up for no reason. Like you feel sorry for it for a little bit, and then they just go back to wail on him again. It's like, okay, actually, if the film's okay with this, I'm okay with this. He's not real.
The old 80s cartoon theme is awesome until it gets to the Godzuki bit. And it's okay, Joe. We appreciate shouting in chat. It's as long as it's, things like that, that's okay. Go ahead and scream away.
I was going to say as well, Joe, I'm just trying to figure out your shouting. Was it a shouting of respect for Godzuki, or was it a shouting as in a God damn it, not Godzuki? Because, like,
Or
I know
were
that
you
Godzuki is a
orgasming?
passionate subject. Well, this is what I mean. Is it like I'm trying to read it as no Godzuki, or is it no Godzuki? I'm
A shout of
trying to figure that one
responsibility.
out. And with that, the Classics is officially the king of the stream because tonight's
Hey!
special secret word was responsibility. Something that
Woohoo!
you and I should always keep as a priority in our lives.
I-
So congrats, you are king of the stream. What you say goes.
Absolutely.
And
I did actually see a funny
long
thing
may
on
the king reign.
Yes, very much so. I did just see a thing on it was from Madame Web. Double Toasted was talking about their use of "with great power comes great responsibility." Their version of it for Madame Web, which they just tossed in weirdly because I assume that they think that they had to, but it was something like you get great responsibility and with that comes power or something like that. Jen, am I right on that? Oh, they do have a great channel. I love it too. It's funny as hell. But yeah, it was just like if you're gonna rearrange stuff, that would be like the weirdest way to rearrange it. So, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I lost respect for that film when they didn't include the line "It's Morbin time" at any point.
But would it really fit in there?
I mean, in fairness, did anything really fit in that film?
You know what? Out of like sheer curiosity, and because you and I kind of cover these kinds of movies, I kind of want to see it in theaters. Does that make me terrible?
No, and in fairness, if I lived nearby in your city, we'd be going together to enjoy the misery because we'd be the only two people there.
Oh, I know.
There'd be literally no. Even the ticket salesperson would rack the shutters down the second the ticket popped out of the cash, the cash register thing. Because nobody. It's made $6 million in its opening week.
Oof.
6 million. It ain't doing so good, Al. It ain't doing so
No,
good.
no, and everything about it is apparently janky. But they're comparing it to like 2004's Catwoman, kinda. But it's one of those things. It's like they're saying, "Oh, it's going to be a cult film," and it's like we have said multiple times, you cannot predict a cult film. It may go down in history. No. It might. It could very well turn into that and make it great and funny. But it could also just go down in flames and never see the light of day again.
Yes, absolutely. And this is the thing. It's a wonderful thing about the cult collective. Things like I actually find it kind of hilarious that it's entirely possible that in 10 years' time more people will be talking about Gatwick gangsters than will be talking about Madam Web. There's just something inherently funny to me about that.
Yeah, no doubt. I was looking here. If you're interested in getting a mug, I can ship it over to Dan, and then he can ship it to you. That way, you've got in country.
Yeah, Yep, could do that.
If something like that works, James.
We sort of periodically send stuff back and forth, so
Yes, as long as you don't mind
yeah.
waiting, I can like just say it's like a local pickup thing, and we can kind of figure that for you. That way you're not having, and that goes for anybody else that's in the UK or kind of, Europe proper, I guess. Because I do know I don't want you to have to pay that much shipping. That would be. I shipped my drawers. I shipped my pants. I shipped the bed.
Oh god.
I
should repeat, Trev hasn't drunk anything tonight. I have had like at least 2 whiskeys and a cup of tea, and I'm fairly lucid. I'm feeling good tonight. But
well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it.
But yeah, if anybody does want to mug in the UK, if you let Trev know, she can send it to me with the names of the people who need them, and I'll either reach out to you on Discord or I'll find a way to get in touch, and we can arrange a little shipping for you, save you a bit of cash. Because I mean, it'll probably be a bit later, probably post summer, so it may be a couple of months before it gets to you, but it'll save you like £50 then.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and if it's something that you're interested in, that I really appreciate that. So yeah, it's not a problem at all if that's of interest to you. That's something I wouldn't do for everybody, but for you guys, because you're awesome, I'm more than happy to do it. Yeah, that is a fun one, the horror movies and chillin'. So yeah, I appreciate that. Like I say, if you have any problems with it, let me know and I can do some stuff from the back end. But all right, anyway, let's get into a game if you guys are ready to rock and roll and play some riffing stuff.
No, done now, going home, good night.
And Dan, keep me on task here so we make sure to get you out of here at a decent hour. So I don't want to close down the bars on you or anything. So
it's no trouble. If all I'll do is I'll say if the stream hasn't finished by 1:45, even if I'm mid sentence, as soon as it hits 1:45, I'll just click close and I'll leave. And then like you'll think, oh, did Dan have technical issues? And it'll be like, no, I just wanted to be a bastard. And people will be like, oh, damn. And,
you cheeky bastard. You cheeky bastard.
Yes.
Alrighty. Alright, so we're going to rifftrax.games. Go ahead and get that all loaded up. I'll kind of go over here to the next screen.
Trev, as well, don't forget to pop the audio back on the stream you're sharing with me so that I can hear that wonderful game and audio that I just steak and potatoes in a video.
Oh man, that's crazy, Jane. Holy shit. 40 pound or 40 quid? Jesus. Ugh. All right. So can everybody hear that?
Oh yeah. Yep, coming through loud and clear on my end.
All right. I know last time we had some issues with riff input time. I'm going to leave these high, but if it seems like there's a little too much time, we can always drop it back down.
Yep, sounds perfect.
Alrighty.
Put out the
James, the shipping on code is KHND. The shipping prices from America to the UK is absolutely insane. I mean, I've been very, very fortunate that Trip has very kindly offered to send a few things my way over the years, because, she's had first-hand experience of, seeing the totals that it's come to ship, even single DVDs to the UK is just nuts.
It is. Alrighty, and if anybody didn't get in, go ahead and do audience, and we'll make sure and hit you up with the next ones.
In each round of Write a Riff mode, a movie clip will play.
Oh my god!
Every clip has a spot to write your own joke or riff, as we call it.
And I think there's some new clips in here as
randomly
well.
assigned
So
riff
they always seem
from
like
one
they
of our
keep a
own
pretty
professional
good
comedy
amount of new
professionals
clips in.
at a slight point deduction.
So.
Everyone's riffs are played back, and you vote for your favorite. At the end of all the rounds, the player with the most points wins.
I would imagine that their Rift or their Kickstarter's coming up again soon.
Round
Could be.
1.
That was really good.
Yeah, it was.
Don't worry, you were born under a lucky star.
Well, that's a pretty good thing for me, with 2 jackasses like you working for me.
I could use a whole barrel of Lucky Stars.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Yeah, I think one of the last things I tried to pick up in the US and have shipped to the UK came from the Troma store. Anybody in the UK who's ever tried to buy anything from the Troma store, you realise very quickly that they're taking the absolute and utter piss. Every single DVD has full FedEx international shipping per item, not as a bulk, per item. So it's say you buy a $5.99 DVD, they add like $40 shipping onto every single one. So like 3 DVDs is like $120 shipping. You end up in a place where you're spending more on getting it posted than you are just for the things.
That's absolutely nuts. Like, I understand that there's a lot to it,
Don't
but...
worry, you
Shit.
were born under a lucky star.
Well, that's a pretty good thing for me, with 2 jackasses like you working for me. I could use a whole barrel of Lucky Stars.
This is going up your butt.
Don't worry, you were born under a lucky star.
Well, that's a pretty good thing for me, with 2 jackasses like you working for me. I could use a whole barrel of Lucky Stars.
Ha 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 ha. You get it. I'm here all week. Yeah, I'll grab my coat.
Don't worry, you were born under a lucky star.
Well, that's a pretty good thing for me, with 2 jackasses like you working for me. I could use a whole barrel of Lucky Stars.
That guy ended up eating so much Milky Way that he was hospitalized.
Don't worry, you were born under a lucky star.
Well, that's a pretty good thing for me, with 2 jackasses like you working for me. I could use a whole barrel of Lucky Stars.
Let me shove this up your ass.
I may have some fetishists in this crowd, don't we?
Don't worry, you were born under a lucky star.
Well, that's a pretty good thing for me, with 2 jackasses like you working for me. I could use a whole barrel of Lucky Stars.
Just for that, you must now eat this block of chalk.
Don't worry, you were born under a lucky star.
Well, that's a pretty good thing for me, with 2 jackasses like you working for me. I could use a whole barrel of Lucky Stars.
Hey wait, where is that pool cue going? Think about my anal raccoon.
Got a
Everyone
favorite
was
riff?
itching for the butt
Vote
stuff
now.
tonight.
Yeah, Joe, I looked into a couple of third-party things too, and they all just, like, with the amount of stuff that I ship over to Dan and such, it's one of those things where I didn't want to take the risk.
It's weird because some sites have really good postage. Like Vinegar Syndrome's postage is incredible. It's $18 flat shipping, and it's for as much as you want,
Check
even if you're
out
international.
The riffing skills on this guy.
Hey, nice going.
Yeah, good job, man.
But then Amazon and eBay are really good as well. But then, like, you get weird ones like Something Weird or Troma where they just do not get it.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
Oh yes. Speaking of import fees, full moon features are fantastic for shipping. Terrible for import fees. If you subscribe to their streaming service, and I do recommend you do because there's some really good stuff on there. They've got most of the Something Weird catalog for some reason, and a few Vinegar Syndrome titles. One second.
Was that it? I thought it would be more than that.
Well, they certainly made a meal out of that.
There goes the best damn flaming peach pie this side of LA.
That's pretty good.
Acid reflux indigestion upset stomach diarrhea yay Joe's pink teeth.
Somebody's just learned how to do
There it
YouTube
goes to
tags.
Pontepandy, providing it hasn't already been burnt down.
Norman Price, I knew it. You bastard.
Here we see the Trump 2024 campaign take off for its next destination.
Okay, we all
That's
had a
it,
good
leaving
laugh. Now time to vote.
But yes, Full Moon Features really, really good streaming service, and you get a free thing whenever you take out a subscription with them. There's a Puppet Master box set, there's a Evil Bong box set. It's normally like 120 quid, but it's free. If you buy it, postage is really cheap. The second it turns up here, they put 50 quid import fees on it, so it immediately bumps it almost back up to retail.
Well,
Holy
I
shit.
for
So,
one
like,
am impressed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Good
thank you
job,
guys.
Joe, I'm sorry I had to pull you into this.
Round 3.
John, I hear the children.
I'm ready.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
So everybody in chat, as well as Dan, did you guys do anything special for Valentine's Day?
So I finished work and felt very ill, and then I fell asleep, which was always a bad idea. Woke up 2 hours later after a little nap, thinking that I'd travelled 300 years into the future. Really groggy, very strange feeling. And then I went to my partner's and had Domino's.
There you
Does
go.
this merkin make my face fat?
John, I hear the children.
I'm ready.
At least Tim Allen isn't outside again.
John, I hear the children.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna kiss that 6-year-old like a mule eating an apple.
John, I hear the children.
I'm ready.
Yes, children everywhere love Will Gear and a moo-moo.
John, I hear the children.
I'm ready.
Now I shall dress up as that beloved Christmas character, Karl Marx.
John, I hear the children.
I'm ready.
Break out the handcuffs, just to make sure.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
Oh man, that sounds like a really good night.
Yeah, no doubt.
Was it worth travelling to the cinema? How about yourself, by the way, Triv? Did you get up to much?
I did. What did I do? That was only 2 days ago. I can't remember what the hell I did.
Well played, good riffer. The round is yours.
Shit, what did I do that night? A whole lot of nothing,
Well done,
probably.
James.
Yeah, it was not as awesome as what James did. Because that's pretty freaking cool.
Round 4.
Oh, you got a Whitman sampler. They shipped it in at 24. Oh god, it's the garbage, or the garbage witch, the
Okay.
kitchen witch, or
Take a deep breath
grocery store witch or something.
and enter your riff.
Well, how did they ship something that was there? Joe, was there like stuff around it, or was it just the box of candy in that gigantic box? Maybe they tried to get the calories outside the box for you?
Not instant oatmeal.
Because oatmeal is shit, let's have something healthier like cigars for breakfast. I give one to my kid each morning.
Not instant oatmeal.
Instant oatmeal is woke and won't be tolerated by decent society.
To the Hague.
Instant oatmeal.
E ate you geese.
Fair.
Not instant oatmeal.
Oh god, this instantaneous oat dish will consume us all.
Not instant oatmeal.
Fuck off. I want to eat a box of dog food and minced space weevils the companies call oatmeal.
Not instant oatmeal.
It gives you the shits.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
I like instant oatmeal. It's all right.
You know what, Joe? As long as you do it in short bursts, I don't see an issue. But that's me. I don't have great self-control either. I am currently working my way through an entire thing of Jammy Dodgers.
Ah, what flavour?
Oh, I got the raspberry ones here, but the current ones are fan-fucking-tastic. Like, I could eat those for days.
Man, gutted, because they were limited edition. They only put them out every so often, so... I have to keep an eye out to see if they come back.
Anything black currant is amazing.
You're doing
I
great.
love black currant.
Let it get to your
I'll just try and send you some Ribena, maybe.
Oh, that'd be cool. But yeah, that should be able to ship. Joe, 10 pieces a day, those are rookie
Okay,
numbers.
Riffers,
You get that shit up, otherwise I don't want to hear
final
from you.
round.
Gotta pump those numbers, man.
Yes.
What's this?
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Oh, Joe, you would not believe the stuff I've sent to Triv before now in our sort of annual cross-the-pond parcel givings. Some of which she's very grateful for, some she wished I'd never sent.
He sent me 3 dick suckers.
I sent you a bag of dicks.
You did.
Everyone always wants to send people a bag of dicks.
Hey, black
And then
currant.
you sent a bag of dicks to Nick.
Yes, I did. You might have another one coming too.
Hey, if I go to the beach again, I will be sure to pick some up.
All right. Spotted dick? No.
No.
These were suckers, like giant suckers. They were probably like 6 inches, and well, I mean, it'd be a good dildo if it wasn't made of sugar.
They were peppermint and blackcurrant.
What's this?
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
Next you'll be telling me that our son owns a factory and that we're having lobster for dinner.
What's this?
I understood that reference.
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
We should know our place and go back to eating cooked dog poo.
Mine's over easy, please.
Roast beef.
Roast beef.
I like mine with nuts.
What do
in
you think we are, millionaires?
I think you need to have an evacuation now.
it. Whoa, holy shit.
What's this?
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
So you don't want the new dick that's expensive for your bud I just bought you? Okay, I'll take it back.
What's this?
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
I already deal with your roast beef fanny in the bedroom. Now you're serving roast beef here?
What's this?
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
Joe Biden, the Andy Griffith years.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
You know, the Andy Griffith Show would have been better with some funk.
Oh yeah. I'd watch that.
Man, 2 pounds of chocolate. That's a good night out right there.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Ooh, roast beef on rye with mustard. That sounds fantastic.
Doing great there. Don't
Nice job,
get
Dan.
cocky.
Thank you, guys.
Also, good job, Jen. You're pulling big numbers.
Nailing it.
And the winner is...
Hey, good job.
Hey, nice job, man. The king has succeeded where others,
Now,
where
please
we
join
merely
us for
walk the
Partisan
simple
Punch in
path.
the Fellowship
Congratulations to our king of the stream, Liam.
Absolutely. Everybody's pulling some decent numbers there.
Oh, damn, that was pretty close as well. There's only 20 points between it.
Alright, who's got the dick rocket?
So, Liam, because you won, you get to ask the brand new and enhanced Bastarding 8-Ball Eyeball of Truth a question. I've charged it up with all the spiritual force I could muster from my tiny mind, and if you have a yes or no question for it, the ball will reveal all.
Ooh, spooky.
Nearly dropped it.
Dude, you can't do that to your balls. It's not very good.
No, not again.
And I don't think there's anybody new in chat. So we could probably just play again with the same players.
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. If anybody new is in, I apologize. We'll catch up on the next one.
Flag it up and we'll add you in.
Absolutely. Or join as the audience and we'll add you in
Round 1.
the next time.
How often do we really look at grass?
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Okay, guys. Favorite type of bread?
I really enjoy marble if you're doing it with like corned beef and such.
Oh, nice. I keep it simple. I like a little farmhouse
How often
loaf.
do we really look at grass?
As often as you imagine your mother in a swimsuit, so all the time.
How often do we really look at grass?
I don't know, I'm too busy smoking its scoop.
How often
Hey,
do
Paradox.
we really look at grass?
Grass is woke, and anyone having grass will be banished from polite society.
To the salt
How
mines.
often do we really
To the
look
wall.
at grass?
Enough to touch grass. It's better to touch grass than to eat grass. Ben ate it last week, and he still hasn't been the same since.
How often do we really look at grass? All kinds of grass. How often do we really look at grass?
An HBO exclusive
Oh, okay.
documentary hosted by Snoop Dogg.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
Let's see what we got here. We got Paradox is in. Hey, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a good evening. You've joined us just as we've got the stream up and running and working perfectly. So,
Absolutely. If you do want
Joe-
to join the
Joe
audience...
says white.
Oh, so good.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
I'm just going to say, if you want to join the audience, you can go to rifftrax.games and join as an audience member, and we'll get you in next round if you'd like to play. Joe, you are not
so Joe
basic.
says white bread.
Yeah, I was just go ahead.
It's a good choice. It's a solid all-rounder. I mean, it's bad for your guts, but hey, you know what? It works.
Everything's bad for your gut if you want to put it that way.
Well, look at you. I bet you had a good breakfast.
I'm in there with Jen on the wild card. She says garlic bread. I didn't think about that. That's some 4D chess right there.
Absolutely.
I'm going to change mine. I don't want a farmhouse life. I want garlic bread.
No, you have to stick with farmhouse life.
This is a story about a wonderful turtle.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Oh, Liam says fruit bread. Fantastic choice. I have it for breakfast sometimes. Bit of butter. Oh, lovely. I also quite like, and it's a bit dirty, but I quite like it. The cinnamon and raisin bagels that the New York Bagel Company do. They're very nice. Bit of butter.
If you do what is the not Asiago? Yeah, the cheese Asiago. Like you do a bagel with that on top. I think it's Asiago. Cheese.
I'm sure you can get it from somewhere. I haven't personally tried it, but
yeah, that like thinly grated over top of a bagel, and then you do like, oh, so good.
Oh, I'll try that. I am a big fan. I've recently found out you can make grilled cheese in the air fryer, and it's like changed my life forever.
Really?
So, yeah. Oh, it's delightful.
How is it different?
So you butter the bread on the outside rather than on the inside. You put the cheese on and make it like a sandwich.
This is a story about a wonderful turtle.
Oh, 1 second.
To answer your question, it looks something like that.
This is a story about a wonderful turtle.
The fifth Ninja Turtle sadly never mutated, named Filippo.
This is a story about a wonderful turtle.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a lollipop?
That's pretty good. That's excellent.
This is a story about a wonderful turtle.
The wonderful turtle is a grower, not a shower.
Damn you, rhymes.
This is a story about a wonderful turtle.
The twist is, he's a shit turtle.
Ooh.
Wow.
This is a story about a wonderful turtle.
Owl watches on, waiting for next child to not play safe and fry himself on an electrical power line.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
Oh yeah, James says bread made with wheat or rye. You know what? I really like a Reuben as a sandwich on rye. It's really nice. Pastrami on rye is fantastic anyway. But yeah, solid choice, man. Solid choice.
Very much.
Simply stunning.
Jen, that was a really good one. Like, fantastic.
It was. Nailed it.
Round 3.
Ooh, yes, Joe.
The monster is ripping the building apart. We've got to stop it, but how?
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
But the roast beef has to be really thinly sliced. I don't want no like hacks of beef on this sandwich. I want like thin enough that you hold it up to the light and you can see through it almost. I'm talking like Goodfellas cut with razor blades level thin.
That's one thing I haven't had in a long time is a really good Reuben.
Recommended. It's a nice treat occasionally. I had it too much at one point and had to go off it for a bit, but I came back recently and I have no regrets.
Nice.
The monster is ripping the building apart. We've got to stop it, but how?
Why does our voice never sync with the animation of this show? Huh?
The monster is ripping the building apart. We've got to stop it, but how?
Ver fact, vere fact, vere fact.
You're right.
The monster is ripping the building apart. We've got to stop it, but how?
By the power of Shaggy.
It wasn't me.
But you caught me on the corner.
The monster is ripping the
Wasn't
building
me.
apart. We've got to stop it, but how?
What about the
We need to
shower?
engage Thomas the Tank Engine's
It wasn't
Zord
me.
mode.
I even have you on camera.
The
Okay, that
monster
time
is
it
ripping
was
the building
me,
apart.
but
We've
I
got
have
to stop
witnesses
it,
who'll
but
say it
how?
wasn't.
We have to teleport into the Jerry Anderson dimension.
Terrorhawks, assemble!
The monster is ripping the building apart. We've got to stop it, but how?
Show it your penis.
Man, the
The
guy in the
riffs are
background
in.
has seen
Time to
some
vote.
shit there. Holy crap.
Mmm.
There's lots of Scooby-Doo references tonight.
You know what? I'm kind of digging it. I reckon that it might be the month of Scooby. Speaking of Scooby-Doo, you should all head over to Joe's channel. He does a lot of really good Scooby videos. And just as a little inside scoop, we may or may not be working on a little something. But keep that one under your hat, guys and girls. I'm not going to say any more, but
Oh my
go
goodness.
over to Joe's channel. He does some good stuff.
Round
Well,
4.
Scooby sucks, but Shaggy is primo.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Joe, I think it was in one of the last couple videos you posted, but there's a shot of Daphne kind of sticking out of a pile of, I think it was maybe Globetrotters. And you're like, prepubescent boys have their first, like, weird feelings about stuff, because you can see what... I don't know why, but the cartoon, or the people that did the animation, like, basically had her with underwear, and it's just like, that's such a weird shot. I would never notice that kind of stuff.
It's amazing the minds of single frame animators.
Agreed.
They get very lonely, you know.
But yeah, just some of the things you're able to pick up on. Like, it is, and I know if you analyze that stuff enough, you do see that stuff. But my God, it's amazing, just fantastic.
Hey, oh yeah, just be grateful they didn't do a Jessica Rabbit on her.
My last video pointed out a shot with Velma Lacy undies. Oh my God. Holy shit. I mean, it was the 70s.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
I'm not George Lazenby.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
You traced your penis. Very funny, very funny.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
Oh, okay. I guess we will know how many licks does it take to the center of the lollipop tonight. Just don't post it.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
Oh, M.A. God, my father.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
Again, coach, I know what your dick looks like.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
Oh, no, a double Polaroid.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
I like the polka version of the song. It's always good.
Mmm,
Looking good.
catchy.
Good job, Spartacus.
Mmm. Yes, it was a very good Crichton reference, wasn't it?
Okay,
I always
It's
bite the line, the last
final
chicken in the
round.
shop, Luke.
Now I'll make some magic.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
So everyone in chat, have you seen any good movies this past week? Anything of note that stood out to you?
Let me have a think. What have I watched this week? Oh.
The original Ronald McDonald was deemed too terrifying.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Now I'll make some magic.
I placed the pencil here. Where did the pencil go?
Now I'll make some magic.
Just smoke this weed and bam, you will possess all the powers of Shaggy.
Now I'll make some magic.
As soon as you've gone off stage for a toss.
Oofed.
Now I'll make some magic.
Ag sharp inhale ag.
Now I'll make some magic.
Nothing happens. Best magic when you get older kids.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
Let me check my letterbox, actually. What have I watched this week? I repeat, this month has just disintegrated for me. I used to be a society, and now I'm scrambling for any time at all to do anything. So, what did I watch?
You managed to
I
catch...
watched...
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I rewatched Blood for Dracula, which was really, really good. Udo Kier basically doing a Tommy Wiseau impression.
So proud of you.
And I watched a film called Amber Aroused, which was an adult film about a woman who becomes a maid and gets pegged by a robot. That was quite fun. 1980s. Hey, congrats, Leathercus!
That's amazing.
And we have a winner. Let's give him a hand.
Woohoo!
Well done, well done.
Absolutely. I'm just looking here. Which version of Heat was it? Like the Al Pacino one, or fuck's sake, Melissa McCarthy? Probably the Al Pacino.
Hey, you got an achievement.
Oh, nice. Hooray, I guess.
Yeah. So Liam and Stefano, you both have won a game, and you can both ask a yes or no question to the 2024 Basting 8-Ball Eyeball of Truth.
Yes.
So type your question in, and we'll predict the future.
Absolutely.
I've put some extra spin in it for you.
Yeah. Oh, I love Dead Poet Society. That's such a good movie. Like, you know, so many comedians try and step outside the box to do something dramatic, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but god damn, it's so good. Also,
oh, James, you watched A Matter of Life and Death. That's a fantastic film with David Niven.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Really solid. It's really, really solid. It's good fun.
Nice.
It's really just solidly produced.
I just watched Eating Raoul, and that I was.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I feel like that and like what was it? Terror Vision would make a really good double feature. They have that, like, they feel like they live in that same universe.
I can imagine it. I can see it.
And I didn't think about it, but the couple from the main couple from Eating Raoul also show up in Chopping Mall as like a couple in the crowd. I think they're like the few people that get away. So
nice.
Yeah.
I can take that. It's Chopping Mall is my second favourite mall-based horror film.
What was the first one? Dawn of the Dead?
Actually, I didn't consider Dawn of the Dead. Well, okay, let's say my second B tier favourite.
Okay, what's
Dawn of the Dead's going to have to be an A tier one. I quite like Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. It's alright.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's good. It's okay. Oh, James watched Nuki. My opinion is the same as Dan's. Okay, I thought that said Dune for a second there.
You know what? If two more English people watch Nuki, I get to open a support group. We meet up every week in the church hall, have some tea and biscuits, share our experiences, and hopefully work towards getting over the terrible pain and fight that we suffered at the hands of South African filmmakers.
Time to make
now, there
movies
are much
funny
worse ones.
with Rifftrax the Game.
All right, everybody, go ahead and jump back in. SKTQ. Why can't I not talk tonight? God damn it. Also, hi Mike Silva. Hope you're doing well.
Yes. Welcome. Okay, looks like we've got a full party.
We do. Let's get this party started.
Oh, Noble's in tonight.
Hey! Welcome to the party, Noble.
Hello, aspiring riffers. In each round,
Dirty
round
deeds,
one.
done dirt cheap, dirty deeds. They said duty.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
Ooh, a shock to the system. Is what era is it from, James? There's so much Michael Caine that I need to catch up on. Like I've only seen a couple of his early things.
I can recommend The Hand. It's a film where Michael Caine plays an arsehole who gets his hand cut off and then goes mad. It's brilliant.
Is that like the one, I think there was one in the 70s that like a hand gets cut off and then it like kills everybody? I can't think of what the
Might
hell...
be tangentially. Let me pull it up. It has been a little while since I watched it. I just remember having really good vibes off it.
Yeah, maybe. You know, you watch so many movies and you lose track of what the names are. There was like the hand kept killing people and it like was able to get many places. I don't think it was The Crawling Hand, but anyway.
Oh, it was directed by Oliver Stone. I'd forgotten The Hand was directed by Oliver Stone.
Ah, okay, that's definitely not an Oliver Stone movie that I'm thinking of.
He's a comic book artist who loses his right hand in a car accident. The hand wasn't found at the scene of the accident, but soon returns by itself to follow John around and murder those who anger him.
Oh, maybe that is it then.
James Furman yelling, cut, cut, cut.
Cut off the hand.
Get it out of here, all of it.
I have 2 swords.
That timed it really well.
This never happened to Team Rocket.
It's morphin' time. No Seagal, no play.
True.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
Repo Man, I just saw that they were going to be doing a sequel to that, I think. Or there was something about a sequel to Repo Man. Or Repo, maybe.
Oh yeah, Joe, there are way too many disembodied hand murder movies. You know, there's enough that you could easily do disembodied hand murder month, so... Oh yeah, and good on Mike for catching Repo Man. Repo Man's good. Repo Jake is also quite good fun if you ever get the chance. It's a strange one. The Red Letter Media covered it not too long ago.
Check out the high score on this one, people. Round 2.
You know, Kelly, I could probably learn to like you in due time.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Oh my god, you could see her knees in the 70s. Oh god!
Well, that's it. There goes the neighborhood.
I know, right? Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Every single one of you, y'all have to do Bloody Mary's extra spicy.
Mmm.
Dan Haggerty kind of fell down that hole, didn't he?
Al Mike's watching The Violent Years.
Oh, nice. It's a good one to watch.
Great film.
Yeah.
Solid Ed Wood film. I enjoyed it. Got the AGFA Blu-ray recently. They've really done a good job on it.
You know, Kelly, I could probably learn to like you in due time.
I will put a stick of butter up your ass and you don't want to know what happens next.
You know, Kelly, I could probably learn to like you in due time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know, Kelly, I could probably learn to like you In due time.
You broke my waterbed last week. You're not breaking my new one, you horny bastard.
Baba Booey.
You know, Kelly, I could probably learn to like you. In due time.
With an attitude like that. Damn, you're so fine.
You know, Kelly, I could probably learn to like you. In due time.
Fuck you, bitch.
You know, Kelly, I could probably learn to like you. In due time.
Come back, you didn't pay.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
Oh, Joe, I don't know anything about Edward. I learned everything that I needed to know from Trev. She just... It's a bit like a ghostwriter situation, you know. Trev taught me everything I needed to know, but she basically just passes her stuff over to me, and I sort of publish it under a pseudonym. And I don't know anything.
You know, we were
about
doing
Edward.
okay until you told people that. I don't know how to feel now.
Well, you know what? It's time for you to become a butterfly.
I don't want to become a butterfly.
Just spread those wings and get out there among the stars.
Spread those wings, huh?
Yeah, and learn to fly again. So, I think as Foreigner once sang.
See, you give it English charm, you know?
Oh, thank you guys. Me?
Oh, look at this hot shot.
Sorry. Wouldn't know about anything like that.
Oh god, he's been on the port again.
I'm all red and shy and maybe just cover my head up with a damp cloth and sit in the dark for a moment. Maybe all flustered. God blimey.
Round
Thank you,
3.
Squire.
Every doll must have a head and also have a body.
Oh god.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Sometimes the end of the clip ruins what you put. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. They can be bastards sometimes in that respect. Yeah, talking about the water, whoever put the waterbed thing. I was noticing the last 3 movies I did, which was Bloodsucking Pharaohs, Attack of the Killer Fridge, and then Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter. Like, between the 3 of them, they all have things that kind of correspond. Like, there's waterbeds in 2 of them. There's like, yeah, there's weird talking things in 2 of them. It's just, yeah. I was like noticing these little things, and it's like, what the hell have I done? What what is this web I have weaved? Ah! Get me off this crazy train. Like, you had vampires, and then you had things that were blood-sucking, but they weren't vampires.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think you've been hitting your stride with finding very, very strange films to totally dissect recently. Like, you know, normally I land on maybe 1 gem a season. I have like 14 reviews, but like every single one you've covered so far this last few months has just been like weird film that's a win, weird film that's a win.
Every doll must have a head and also have a body.
There is, however, no limit to how many breast or asses it may have.
Every doll must have a head and also have a body.
I would question what kind of dolls don't have a head or a body. Water dolls after it's been used.
Oh god.
Every doll must have a head and also have a body.
Where's Dudley feeing more?
Every doll must have a head and also have a body.
Why does Santa smell of sewage and bleach?
It's an interesting combination.
Every doll must have a head and also have a body.
But not necessarily the same head and body.
Every doll must have a head and also have a body.
Wow, the new Chucky looks shit.
Got your favorite?
Yeah.
Vote now.
Oh, Joe, I'm so sorry. And I know that you said that you had Jesus Christ Superstar stuck in your head with Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, and my condolences to you on both counts. It's a hell of a thing to have happen. And I promise I will not start singing Jesus Christ Superstar, although I may start singing Jesus!
Might be a champion
It
river
was
in the
red
making.
and yellow and green and brown and scarlet and black and ochre and peach and ruby and olive and violet and fawn and I'm not going to keep singing
How
Joseph
do
and the
you
Amazing
know that
Technicolor
off the top
Dreamcoat.
of your head? What the hell?
I may or may not have starred in a production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor
Oh,
Dreamcoat
God.
at some point in my life.
Joe is gonna come over there and kill you now.
I gotta get some help.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Sing it loud, Joe. Sing it loud.
I look handsome, I look smart, I am a walking work of art, so on and so forth. Such a magic coat of many colours. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to just singing Carvel ice cream jingles. That seems to win crowd better.
But will it have the same impact as Jesus Christ Superstar?
I gotta get some help. I gotta get some help.
That bird knows how to help us.
I gotta get some help.
Better call Snake.
I gotta get some help.
Alfred Hitchcock is throwing seagulls at me again. You're not getting my fucking chips.
They are brutal.
I gotta get some help.
Warriors, come out to play YYY.
You know what? That version is better.
I gotta get some help.
Honey, kids, I found dinner.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
Hey, you and me both, man. We both forgot the Shuttleworth reference. Any excuse to break into a rousing rendition of Pigeons in Flight. We could get people up on their feet, punching the air and singing along. Clapping their hands and stamping their feet. But not too aggressively, because it is approaching late afternoon, if not evening in some parts of the world, and well, we don't want to cause a ruckus.
It's too late.
We don't
we
want to
already
upset
have.
anybody. So we can be very jolly and enthusiastic, but quietly, please. You know, out of respect.
Oh my
People clapping their hands above their head, but quietly. That's a little too loud. See, you gotta just dial it back a notch. You know, maybe a ooh, or you know, I'd just appreciate a silent sort of sup nod. If that's, you know, I'd take that. So we've got the chat joining in, singing along.
Oh God.
Come on, everybody. Pidge, pigeon, Pidge, I wanna see you tonight.
Check out the high score on this one,
I'm
people.
not sure how I feel about all this. I don't know that I want my chat turning into this. But continue, I guess. What can I say? Keep it up.
Riffers.
Another one I'll have to show you at some
the
point.
final
500
round.
bus stops. It's very English humour, very
Then
dry.
Jim
Think King of
saw
the
a
Hill.
man painting a fence.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff
Now, will those make it into the riffs? That is the question.
It's getting more and more manic as we go by.
Then Jim saw a man painting a fence.
Apparently, Jim lives in limbo.
Then Jim saw a man painting a fence.
In order to learn to beat the shit out of people, you must paint the fence.
Then Jim saw a man painting a fence.
The lead smells delightful, but it not make me English. Talk. Good.
Then
saw a man painting a fence.
The man was working class, so Jim told him to fuck off. Jim went on to become an MP in Keir Starmer's Labour Party.
2024, guys.
He also had a plunger in HIS and he looked at it, then at Themis bottom.
Then
That was one of the
Jim
best
saw
kills
a
in
man painting a fence.
Why are we painting the fence brown? Wouldn't it be white? This looks like poo.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
I was gonna say the guy's voice was sounded like he got kicked in the balls a couple too many times.
Yeah, I know guys like that, unfortunately.
Also, it's apparently we sounded like the Kipper twins.
Yes, yes. I remember. That was Fin Zone, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that
that.
because you sent me down the digestive track of a weird universal or a weird dimension. I still can't get that smell out.
Good times. Good
I
times.
smell like feet wrapped in bacon, and not the good kind.
I'm still not hearing any problems here. I'm just hearing somebody who's ungrateful.
Now
Yeah,
would be
just
a
like
good
when you
time to
destroyed my
vote.
theater, you bastard. One of them is married
Yes,
to
when
Bette
you had your-
Midler? Oh my god.
Blimey.
Oh, Dan, we'll have to figure, do you have time for one more game, or do you want
right
to
there.
call it
Don't
after this?
get cocky.
I can go till 2.
Okay.
But so we could maybe do 1, possibly 2 more games. Depends on what round we're on at the minute, actually.
Yeah, well, we're just finishing up this 5th round, so we should.
And the winner is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do another game or 2.
Woo! Go James!
James! Nice
Congratulations!
job.
Woohoo! You know, Dan, you have
Great
not
cheers
won
for
yet.
the top ripper.
No. I must be off my game tonight.
You're out of practice.
You know what? You know what? That's okay though. We're not here to win. We're here to grow as people and individuals and look internally inside ourselves and
I'm sensing some
find that
toxic
little spirit
positivity
animal.
here, and I'm not sure how I feel about it coming from you. You're normally better than this.
reaching deep inside your loins, maybe to the cockles, possibly the subcockle region. Find the little critter that's your spirit animal and nurture that little guy until he grows and develops into a full-blown tiger that you can ride into battle and vanquish your enemies. and
Okay, Eric Idle.
Drive them to defeat and hear the lamentations of their women. I feel so sorry for Eric Idle. Did you see what he was posting on Twitter the other day?
No, what?
Like, apparently, due to some legal wrangling, something that's gone on with his finances, he's like basically broke. He's got no money, or he's on like next to no money. He's still actively having to just like do interviews, and he's living paycheck to paycheck.
Oh shit.
Like, his daughter like posted this massive great thing about how sort of proud she was that her dad had like been just keeping a roof over his head.
Poor guy.
Yeah, Joe said he was blaming Terry Gilliam's kids about it because apparently they did this weird deal, backroom deal or something that lost him a load of money.
Ugh. He deserved better than that. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
On a lighter note, James, you did win, so you did get to ask the bastarding 8-ball eyeball of truthy yes or no question. So ask away, and the ball will tell all.
Absolutely.
More riffing.
Alrighty, we're gonna go 1, possibly 2 more games, depending upon how long we take. So jump on in. One of his daughters is managing Python money. Oh. Man, you would think it, and I guess it's like anything, you know, there's probably lots of money coming in, but it doesn't help if the people managing it are doing a poor job.
Well, yeah, that and all profits from Python stuff that come in have to be split like, what, 5 ways now? 4 ways now?
Yeah, depending upon how they roll with that, I guess. Like if
Hello,
Graham
aspiring
Chapman, or
riffers.
depending upon how
In
it's
each
set up
round
for
of
Graham
Writer
Chapman
Riff
and
mode,
Terry
a movie
Jones's
clip will play.
families.
Every clip has a spot to write your own joke or riff, as we call it. Round 1.
Oh, need to pay attention.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
Yeah, Idle and Palin are pretty much the only two who didn't end up being wildly flagshaggery. Unfortunately, the world still has to live with John Cleese, but...
Wait, so Terry Gilliam is bad?
Gilliam...
Bad isn't the right term, but you know what I mean.
Centrist, right. He's not very political, so we don't exactly know where he is, but a few things he said in the past would kind of point him more into the central position, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but as James says, turfish views, things like that.
Slow motion fight.
I knew that Cleese was, I wasn't sure about Gilliam. It actually kind of surprises me.
Imagine James Furman watching this.
I need to scratch my nards. Oh, sweet relief.
Hey Dan, it's Stevie Cooper versus Bigfoot.
Oh god. Oh god, where's the fire alarm? I need to set the fire alarm off.
Insert Raiden's Mortal Kombat scream here.
Yeah, he just came.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
Yeah, Palin you don't really hear that much about. He kind of keeps to himself, doesn't he? Like outside of doing like, nature stuff.
He does a lot of VO work, but I think he is pretty much retired now. He tends to do a lot of sort of overdubs, voiceovers for documentaries.
I mean, he's earned it for sure.
Oh yeah, easily the nicest one. It's that Oxford-Cambridge split. Everyone who went to Cambridge was a very disturbed individual. I think Cleese was Cambridge, and I think lovely Michael Palin went to Oxford. It's the way the colleges kind of educate people. One college is very kind of, one university is very kind of open-minded and progressive, and the other is very kind of, the best way to describe it is, I think it's Cambridge is very Catholic mentality, very, you are here as a great privilege, and you must suffer for your qualifications.
Okay. Yeah, Idol always was kind of a interesting dude.
Well, would you check out the riffing skills on this guy?
Oh, you guys.
Round 2.
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
So, question for the chat: what is the best Monty Python film?
I would have to go hands down, at least for me, Grail.
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece,
it's a strong one.
but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
The answer is simple. Cut their hands off and hire Michael Caine.
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
And in case you had doubts, this is a euphemism for sex.
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
I want to kick her ass out, but I can't. So I'll just smile and let her think I am not waiting for a chance to pull out her hair.
June enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
Please have some vindaloo ready or he'll go a peshit.
June enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
Did a cow shit in here?
June enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
Look, for the last time, we are not serving your prized weed brownies.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
I mean, for myself, I'm going to be controversial. One of my favourite Python films is And Now for Something Completely Different.
I can see that.
I know that it doesn't really do anything like different from the TV series, but it just takes those really good sketches and really polishes them up.
Yeah.
So it's just a nice, consistent piece. Grail is good. Meaning of Life, I always have a soft spot. Mr. Creosote is probably one of my favourite sketches.
Well,
How vulgar and gross it is.
I don't know, for me,
But then you got the Universe song, which is beautiful.
Oh, no, absolutely.
I know, I'm okay.
Meaning of Life I enjoyed, but it felt, compared to the other two, it felt a little bitter.
That's worse than
and I'm not
heading
sure
off a
why.
stampede. How was that? All right.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Joe, would you care for a waffle thin mint? You will barely feel it going in. It is a teeny tiny, it's so waffle thin, even sideways you will not see it. But yeah, Grail, Eversoft, I like Grail. I'd put that in my top 3. I think Grail, it'd be Grail, Meaning of Life, and Now for Something Completely Different. The Knights of the Round Table song will never not be entertaining to me.
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
Wait a sec. It's those damn coppers again. It was 30 years ago, but still.
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
Let's go to the local red light district, then.
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
If you want to deal with Cleese's idiocracy, you're gonna have to call GB Nude.
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
That's great.
Hello, STD Clinic. We have your positive results.
That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
You suck.
Here they come. That is worse than heading off a stampede. How was that? All right.
Must be your mother-in-law. I was supposed to meet her in your room in a half an hour.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
Oh, the Killer Bunny was great. My sister actually got me a puppet of the Killer Rabbit when I was a kid. I still have it hanging around my house someplace.
Oh, nice.
And I also have the Holy Hand Grenade, and it's a whoopee cushion.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just so proud of you.
Nice job, Trev, leading the pack.
Round 4.
Look at the size of it.
Okay. Take a deep breath enter your riff.
Yeah, James, I'm not sure where she got it, but it is the coolest thing. It still works actually after a couple of years, so I don't know. I suppose I was able to bond with her over that movie, so I think that's probably why Grail holds a special place for me.
Dominaeus Requiem.
Nee!
What?
You will cut down this tree with a herring! Now that I think about it, I think it was like one of the first, like for a class, I'll say after this.
Look at the size of it.
Yeah, it's big. Big enough to cover that dent that I banged in the car from having sex with it. I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Wow, damn.
Go hard or go home.
Look at the size of it.
Yeah, but the killer bunny still got in.
Look at the size of it.
To answer your question, mine's bigger.
Look at the size of it.
That's what she said.
Look at the size of it.
I'll take $50 for it.
Look at the size of it.
Do giants even have dicks?
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
One of my first editing projects, my teacher had a soft spot for Grail, so one of our first editing projects was doing different pieces of Grail. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, nice job, Jen.
Ripping up a storm here.
Absolutely.
I wonder where that riff could be. That riff. That riffy.
Okay, it's the final round.
Followed me with an A.
Something lighted out beyond the trees, in the sand pit. A big bright light. What? Come on, it's out there now. I'll show you.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Joe, you're not that old. The Super 8 was always a good thing.
Just ask Barry J. Gillis, creator of Things, who shot the majority of the film on Super 8mm.
That's right.
The greatest film ever made.
We talk about that with Things, not so much with Wicked World.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What is it, son?
Something lighted out beyond the trees, in the sand pit. A big bright light. What? Come on, it's out there now. I'll show you.
It's Nuki. Kill it with fire. The last thing the world needs is Nuki too.
The search for Noir Nuki.
What is it, son?
Something lighted out beyond the trees, in the sand pit. A big bright light. What? Come on, it's out there now. I'll show you.
Ladies and gentlemen, election 2024. Antiques Roadshow has landed in Utah.
What is it, son?
Something lighted out beyond the trees, in the sand pit. A big bright light. What? Come on, it's out there now. I'll show you.
It's penguin this brought HIS space relative to Earth.
What is it, son?
Something lighted out beyond the trees, in the sand pit. A big bright light. What? Come on, it's out there now. I'll show you.
Narrator. What Billy showed his dad was a moon, not the moon, but a moon.
What is it, son?
Something lighted out beyond the trees, in the sand pit. A big bright light. What? Come on, it's out there now. I'll show you.
Are you sure it's not your mother's hot flashes?
What is it, son?
Something lighted out beyond the trees, in the sand pit. A big bright light. What? Come on, it's out there now. I'll show you.
Stupid fucking kid's been on the red 40 again.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
Oh, you also have a bastarding 8 ball
Okay.
of truth question.
Yes, so Liam, you have asked the bastarding 8-ball eyeball of truth. Will your upcoming film projects go better than your previous ones, i.e. not improvised on the spot? Ball, give us an answer. Shaking my balls. Oh, it's painful. You gotta see a doctor.
Played, good riffer. The round is yours.
And the ball says... Indications say yes. Congratulations. The future is bright for you. And long may the king succeed.
Absolutely. Hey, good job, James.
James, you did it again.
Woohoo!
There can only be one top riffer.
There can be
James has asked his question. He says, will I ever own a killer bunny as a pet? Ooh, the pain. Double trouble. Oh, I've hurt the twins. It says you can count on it. So, congratulations on your new weapon of mass destruction.
Boop, 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 boop. Sorry about that.
And we end on a beautiful sunset.
Yeah. Last thing anybody needs to see is my home screen. Ooh, Stefano's got one.
Oh, yes, of course. Am I going to be able to lose some weight this year and hopefully score a lady? Hopefully a Japanese one. Very well. I shall ask the ball, and the ball sees all.
Literally, it's an eyeball.
Triple trouble. 3 in one go. Oh, testicle pain.
Get some ice for that.
The ball says... shake again. So I'm going to... Oh, 4 times. Oh, pain in the bollocks.
For anyone that's seen Bo is Afraid, you know the testicular trauma that Bo has? Yeah, I think Dan's having that now. He's likely to kill somebody.
Yeah, it hurts so bad. The ball says you can count on it, so good luck, Stefano. Hopefully things will really pan out.
And if it doesn't turn out at the end of the year, you, my friend, have earned the right to kick Dan TYTD reviews in the balls. I guarantee
it. Thank you, Triv. And as you can see, we hit our goal of 3 likes. We said at the start of the stream. That means you'll turn up riggedy wrecked next stream.
Fuck a duck.
In time for your 5th anniversary birthday party / roast.
Oh God.
So I shall write up a little speech and we'll ring in the channel's 5th anniversary in style.
Oh, fuck my life, man. Oh, God. Well, being that Dan will turn into a pumpkin in a couple of minutes, we are going to call it a night. Thank you all for coming out and taking part. It was wonderful to be back. I know we've been gone for a little over a month, but we really appreciate you guys coming out and playing with us. Not in a weird way, because that would be weird, but you guys all rock. And we appreciate the hell out of you. So, anything to promote before we go, Mr. Dan?
Yes, sirree. So obviously you can find my channel, TYTD Reviews, on YouTube. We're currently on a regularly irregular schedule, so basically it's almost like every other week. Basically, we've got a new video coming out. This week we have a new video coming out. It came out this afternoon. It's Mardi Gras Massacre, 70s slasher video nasty film. Killer soundtrack. Do go and listen to that soundtrack. It is really, really solid. The next one will be out in early March. I believe it's the first week of March, and I will give you a little spoiler as to which one that one is. It is a shot-on-video film from 1985 that features tiny red creatures. And that's the only spoiler you're going to get for that one, so we'll look out for that one in March. And also, if you want your fix round the clock, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, you can head over to Twitch, and under TYTD Reviews, you'll find the Non-Stop Review Party, which is a 24-hour live stream of every review I've ever done, and included in the mix is Parcel Bomb Month, so you'll get to see some more TYTD Triv goodness as she subjects me to literally some of the worst films I've ever seen.
I'm not going to lie, they were fun to pick out, but...
Oh, yeah. It was really good fun.
Let's see, on my end, hopefully Monday or shortly thereafter, I'll be doing a collab with another digital citizen. We did Killer Raccoons in December, and we had one more riff in the barrel. One more riff in the... Anyway, wherever we had the riff, we're doing the Hottie and the Naughty, which was torture and has been torture to edit. But nevertheless, definitely stop by and check that out when it drops. It's bound to be a fun time. You can also check out, I'm part of a podcast called The Fifth Dimension. We talk about, for God's sake, we talk Twilight Zone. It's over on the Movie Emporium channel. Nick shows up in chat pretty regularly. Jake, not so much, but it tends to be a fun time. We just had a comment from someone asking what kind of drugs we were on because we talk about so many random things. But we do talk the zone, and it's a lot of fun. So if you'd like to join us, we drop new episodes weekly, and it's on the classic series. So anyway, I believe that's it. Joe, don't feel bad for Dan. He's fine. He's obviously not at all hurting from the parcel bomb. He blew up my theater twice, I will remind you.
The scars, they never heal.
Oh, suck it up, Cupcake.
And if it wasn't for my wonderful support group of people over on the TYTD Discord joined today, I'd be just a traumatic mess.
I'm one of your mods over there. I'm not sure how to feel about this now.
Wait, you are? Oh no!
You've been discovered. That's right.
Gotta sort that out. I hope I don't make you an admin again. Thank you, Joe. It's very much appreciated. You're all awesome. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It's genuinely been lovely to hang around with all you guys. You've been really, really wonderful this post-Valentine's Day treat. So
absolutely,
thank you guys.
Enjoy. Have yourselves a great rest of the week, and we shall see you again soon.
Goodbye.